conditions that I'm quoting and the things that I'm going to be pointing out can be found really in published studies in PubMed, which is the National Library of Medicine to date. So we're talking since probably the mid-90s. There are, as of today, 203 published papers on xanthohumol, and the number is increasing every day. So there's interest in the in this flavonoid antioxidant all over the world, and a lot of people are excited about its potential. Most of the papers that are published on PubMed show that xanthohumol plays an important role in the prevention and mitigation of various cancers. Papers have shown that xanthohumol is actually active against 60 human cancers, including liver cancer, lung cancer, cancer of the colon, blood cancers, skin tumors, and many, many more. So it's shown to be active over many, many different organ and cell types. Very important. And it works in many different important ways. Enzymes that trigger these metastatic changes. And there's one other major feature of xanthohumol that's important. It creates a condition called apoptosis, where the cancer cell actually explodes. So it is damaging to the cancer cell itself, but does not damage normal healthy cells or normal healthy tissues. It does not interfere with the, as I mentioned, the mitochondria before being responsible for respiration. It does not interfere with mitochondrial respiration, and it is not toxic to any part of the body or to the liver. So you have something that's non-toxic that interferes with the cancer process in vitro on many, many different levels, which is something that has not been shown with very many other substances. So this is really important.
Drinkers know that hops is what gives beer its aroma and bitterness. The flower cones of the hops plant are also found in dietary supplements designed to help treat postmenopausal symptoms and other conditions. Scientists are now investigating whether an extract from the plant could also help fend off breast cancer.
Beer with as a stabilizing agent. In fact, part of the flavoring, depending on the type of hops and the other ingredients, will define how the beer tastes. But more recent discoveries, this is the really important piece, is that they now have found, through scientific research, have discovered that the properties of this hop plant, this xanthohumol, is one of the most powerful antioxidants on planet Earth. In fact, many of you have probably heard of resveratrol, which is most commonly found in red wine and grapes. Right? You probably heard that. Well, this xanthohumol is 200 times more powerful than even resveratrol. Very, very cool. So what's happened is there's been two major breakthroughs. And the first big breakthrough is the ability for xanthohumol, the master molecule found in the hops plant, is now water soluble, which means it can be absorbed into your body. And that product is called Meridium. And Meridium is powered by also another trademarked and proprietary formulation called Lucidin. So these two things, Meridium and Lucidin, enable the ability for Meridium, the xanthohumol, nutritional product that actually is the only ingredient on planet Earth today that naturally gets your body to release this hormone of happiness. Now, why does that matter? Because the oxytocin is incredible. Go do some research on it. It's also known as the love molecule, the feel-good hormone. It's got all kinds of vernaculars, but at the end of the day, it's a hormone in your body that your body naturally produces.
You want to hear how incredible this one compound from the herb or plant hops is you'd be blown away. Let's just start off. To start off with, if you had something that could lower bad cholesterol by 80%, can lower insulin levels by 42%, and reduce inflammatory markers by 78% within 12 weeks, that would get your attention, especially if you're looking at a new drug or new drug development. But let's get right into the research here, because it's fascinating. Compound from hops lowers cholesterol, blood sugar, and weight gain. The compound is called xanthosumol. Improves dysfunction, glucose.
Hi, I'm Susan Reed, and I'm sitting here with the hops. Did you know that, isn't it? That's what it's primarily known for. When I was first interested in growing some plants in my garden,
Cumulus lupus, right, a plant whose flowering, female flowering buds are famous for, of course, beer. Right, but what I want to show you, if you come in close, you can see what it is an herbalist is looking for in the hops, or a brewer for that matter. You see this beautiful yellow, the powdery yellow that's here at the base of the flower? That's what we're looking for. That is the aromatic resins that make this plant sudorific. Sudorific meaning it makes you sleepy, it makes you relax. It's a sticky bud, and if you rub it, not only will you turn a little yellow, but when you use family, that contains hops, and that plant is one you may have heard of called cannabis, right? And where the
part of the plant is used to make medicine. The leaves are heart-shaped and lobed, on footstalks.